Imagine a world where Abraham Lincoln uses a meat grinder while dressed in a green plaid suit, where meat dresses are more than a fashion statement, and where the extraordinary is ordinary. Welcome to the enigmatic universe of Mark Ryden, an artist who doesn't just push the boundaries of imagination. He redraws them. Prepare to embark on an adventure through a gallery of the bizarre and the beautiful, where each painting is a doorway to a story untold. What secrets do these canvases hide? Who is the man behind these mystifying masterpieces? Stay with us and unveil the marvels of a mind that turns the mundane into the magical. This isn't just a journey into art, it's a voyage into the very heart of wonder. In a small town, much like any other, a young Mark Ryden looked at the world through kaleidoscope eyes. From the get-go, his imagination was off the leash, chasing after the peculiar and the profound. Ryden's early art was like a secret handshake into a club of the extraordinary. Even as a student, he wasn't just blending colors, he was blending worlds. His sketches, a sneak peek into a future where the bizarre is breathtakingly beautiful. His teachers knew they had a prodigy on their hands. Mark's imagination was like a five-star restaurant in a world of fast food, one mentor mused. Even his doodles could make the Mona Lisa smile. Art school for Ryden was like a superhero's origin story, minus the radioactive spiders. Here, his talents transformed, his style solidified. Consider the meat dress painting called Incarnation. It's not your typical fashion statement, unless you're into haute couture with a side of existential thought. Ryden makes us ponder. Is it a commentary on consumption or a beef with society's norms? Ryden's art is where childhood innocence parties with the peculiar. If this exploration has sparked your curiosity, show your appreciation by hitting the like button. In the Snow Yak series, it's like he's asking, remember when snow days were magical? Well, what if they really were? Ask the art world and they'll tell you. Ryden's paintings aren't just hung, they're experienced. His work is like a dream diary from another dimension, says one fan, probably while wearing a t-shirt with Ryden's art on it. Ryden's studio is like a chef's kitchen, but for art. His recipes, a pinch of Renaissance, a dash of pop culture, and a whole lot of what the heck? Each painting is a feast for the eyes and the mind. At his exhibitions, don't be surprised if you find yourself staring. Ryden's art is like a magnet, and we're all a bunch of curious metal shavings. Here, art isn't just seen, it's a conversation between the canvas and the crowd. Ryden's influence stretches like a giant rubber band across the art world and into pop culture. He's inspired fashion, music, even film. His art isn't just a drop in the ocean, it's a colorful splash in the cultural pond. And who, you might ask, collects the works of this modern-day Merlin of the canvas? None other than Leonardo DiCaprio, the king of the world, of acting at least. Pop sensation Katy Perry, known for her own colorful and fantastical stage performances, finds a kindred spirit in Ryden's surreal canvases. And then there's Moby, the electronic music maestro, whose collection also boasts of Ryden's enigmatic works. Together, these stars from different realms of entertainment underscore the magnetic appeal of Ryden's art. But what about the man behind the brush? Did you know that Ryden's passion for art began as early as the age of 4? Ryden's approach to art is as unique as his creations. A blend of traditional techniques, meditative practices, and a boundless imagination. His primary canvas is oil on panel, where he brings to life the whimsy and depth of his visions. Each piece is not just a painting, but a gateway to a surreal world, often housed in unique frames, some designed by Ryden himself, others restored antiques. This combination of meticulous oil painting and distinctive framing catapults the viewer into Ryden's meticulously crafted, otherworldly realms, where each detail is a story waiting to be unraveled. The symbolism in Ryden's paintings is a rabbit hole worth tumbling down. From the recurring meat themes, which he suggests symbolize our physical and spiritual sustenance, to the frequent appearance of Abraham Lincoln, hinting at the complex interplay of history and mythology. Ryden's work is a puzzle, each piece meticulously placed to provoke thought and stir emotion. Venturing further into the labyrinth of Mark Ryden's imagination, we find ourselves surrounded by an array of paintings, each a universe unto itself. Let's take a closer look at some of these masterpieces. Consider the Gay 90s series, a mesmerizing time travel to an era reimagined through Ryden's eyes. Here, Ryden plays with themes of nostalgia and transformation. The paintings are like vintage photographs sprinkled with a dose of surrealism. Now let's talk about some of my favorites. In Meat Dancer, a young girl holds up a piece of meat, a classic Ryden motif, blending innocence with the unsettling. Then there's Yoshi, the forest spirit, a testament to Ryden's fascination with nature and mythology. This painting weaves a tapestry of serene and somber hues as a childlike figure embraces a mythical creature. Dive into the spellbinding world of The Parlor, allegory of magic, quintessence, and divine mystery. This painting is like a magician's hat. Every time you look, something new and fantastical jumps out. Set in a Victorian parlor, this piece is an intricate tapestry of symbols and characters, each more curious than the last. It's as if Ryden has invited us to the most exclusive and eccentric party, where the dress code is surreal elegance. We hope you enjoyed the Mark Ryden experience. Be sure to check out his website, follow his socials, and collect his artwork. He's a creative winner in our books.